So for today's lab, we're going to be doing the YMCA bike test. This is a really good test for predicting cardiovascular function by estimating the VO2 max using some simple heart rate estimations. What you're going to need for this test, you're going to of course need your bike, make sure it's functioning properly, make sure the seat is adjusted properly to your client. You don't want their knees really going over 90 degrees. You're going to need the Borg scale so you can test their RPE. You're also going to want to have your exercise instructions so you know how much to increase each stage of the exercise with. You're also going to need a metronome, a sphygmomanometer, and a stethoscope to get his blood pressure and heart rate. So before the test, you want to make sure you have your client's resting heart rate and their resting blood pressure, which for my client here, his heart rate was 48 and blood pressure was 120 over 80. And for this test, you want to calculate 85% of their max heart rate, because if they go over that, then you go ahead and you stop the test and you let them cool down, which for my client at his age, his 85% max rounds out to be 168 beats per minute. So starting the test, you're going to want to let your client warm up for a minute, get used to pedaling at the correct pace, which is 50 revolutions per minute. I'm going to turn that up. There you go. So for going ahead for stage 1, everybody gets set to 0.5 kilograms, and each stage is going to be 3 minutes, and I'm going to get his heart rate and blood pressure. So, you ready? All right, start the clock. Just let me know when we get to 1 minute. Feeling all right? Mm-hmm. There you go.
$52.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get his first heart rate. Okay, so for his first heart rate, it's going to be 68. Let me know when we get to 2 minutes so I can get his blood pressure. Okay, so next we're going to do is blood pressure for the first stage. Go ahead and So the first Korsakoff sound started at 130, and the last one was at 80. So his blood pressure as of right now is 130 over 80. Where are we having time? Okay. So, from 6 to 20, how would you rate your exertion?
I would say 7.
7?
Or I'm sorry, 7, yes.
Okay, 7 for the first. Okay, now because my client's heart rate fell below a certain number, for the second stage, we're going to increase the workload to 750 kilograms per meter per minute, which is 2.5 kilograms. Make sure you keep the pace. Okay. All right. So we're at the we're just starting the 3-minute mark. I'm gonna go ahead and get his heart rate again. So his heart rate for the third minute is 90 beats per minute. Doing good. How you feeling? Doing good? Always keep communication open with your client. Let them know they can stop at any time if they start to feel woozy or really for any reason that they might want to quit. All right. So we're at the 4th minute. I'm going to take his heart rate again. Heart rate was the same, 90 beats per minute. Now I'm going to get his blood pressure for the second stage. Client's blood pressure is 140 over 72. How would you rate your exertion?
I'd say 11.
11. I'm going to take his heart rate again. You really want to take his heart rate about every minute or so just to keep good track of it. Okay. Client's current heart rate is at 120. Okay. All right. So for the last stage, because his heart rate was 120, we're going to take the resistance on the bike down to 1.5 kilograms or 450 kilograms per meter per minute. All right, gonna go ahead and get his heart rate again. Heart rate is still 120. Almost done. You get it. Another minute has passed, so we're going to go ahead and get his heart rate again. Okay. Heart rate is 110. Now for the third stage, we're going to go ahead and get his blood pressure. Blood pressure is 150 over 72. Right. How would you rate your exertion?
10.
Okay, so we're on minute 8, so we're going to get his heart rate one more time. Okay, heart rate is currently 106. So for the last stage, because his heart rate was still over 100, for stage 4, we're going to put the resistance up to 2 kilograms, and then this will be the last stage. Let me know when we hit minute 9. Go. Okay, so because we had to go into the 4th stage, we're going to go ahead and get his heart rate a few more times and his blood pressure and RPE one more time. Heart rate. Heart rate is 120. Okay. just past minute 10, so I'm going to take his heart rate again. Okay, heart rate is 126. Feeling all right? Okay, so we're almost to the end of the test, so I'm going to get his RPE and blood pressure one last time. Final blood pressure was 156/72. Okay.
I would say 11.
Okay. All right. So you can go ahead and cool down. Get that resistance down. Keep pedaling. Let your heart rate go down naturally. And then when you're ready, you can just kind of hop off of it. You're good.